Alright, the next part, I will attempt the first few questions with you, okay, and the rest I'll expect you to do on your own, okay, and check the solutions. Alright, the first one, you're given two terms, okay. Now, they ask you to express the expression in this form, right? So when I see this form, now notice that this portion here has the power 2. This is my perfect square. When I see my perfect square here, it means question wants me to do by completing the square method. So let's draw the box. Okay, now I want you to sub in the two terms into the box. Okay, you have x squared. Alright, you have 8x for two rectangle. So 8 divided by 2, 4x, 4x. Okay, now what are the two sides? X, x. Okay, so here is 4 and 4. Alright, so for me to complete the square, I notice that I need to add 4 square. Okay, so let's continue our working here. X squared plus 8x. For me to complete the square, I must plus 16. But there is a problem. I have just written the equal sign, and currently line 1 and line 2 is not equal because I plus 16. Okay, 16 is needed to form the perfect square. So what I do is at the back, I subtract 16. I don't throw away 16 because these first three terms will help me to form the perfect square. Why I subtract 16 behind is because of making the first line and the second line equal. Okay, now when I take a look at the square again, x squared I already have plus 8x plus 16. Okay, this 4 quadrant is actually, it can be represented by a perfect square. Okay, look at the length now. X plus 4, x plus 4. Okay, now next thing is that I need to bring down my minus 16. Okay, alright, so now you have completed your final answer here, and it looks just like this form here. Okay, so that is the completing the square method. Okay, alright, let me go through B with you now, and I expect you to attempt the rest on your own. Okay, okay, now this question, one more time, I am going to draw the box. Okay, next I want you to sub in the two terms into the box now. X squared. Okay, now this time round, I'm given two rectangle representing negative 5x. So one rectangle will be divided by 2. Negative 2.5x, negative 2.5x. Now, can I write in fraction? Answer is yes. Okay, but I prefer decimal place, okay, to refrain from writing mixed number. Okay, now remember we want to form the perfect square. Can I get you to find what is the missing term here? Okay, so you have x times x. Here is negative 2.5 times negative 2.5. So to get the missing small square is negative 2.5 square. Okay, therefore let's look at our working. X squared minus 5x. I need to add bracket, okay, negative 2.5 square. Okay, and the value is 6.25, so plus 6.25. Okay, again I need to make line 1 and 2 the same, they are equal, so therefore at the back I must minus 6.25. The first 3 terms will help me to form the perfect square. Okay, bring down this term here, minus 6.25. Okay, and what is the perfect square? X, let's take a look, there's a minus sign here, so it's minus 2.5. There you go, that's the final answer. Can I get you to attempt C and D on your own before we move on to the next question?